silent tree. Man, I mean, I forget my own birthday if she didn't remind me when it was.
Right, so I'm going to carry on streaming some more Last of Us 2. I'm going to probably just stream the entire game at this point now.
Okay. What's going on?
Nothing. Why? Just got some stuff on my mind.
You let me know if you want to talk.
Okay.
Got stragglers.
How many?
Just a handful.
I don't really use Reddit, the guy.
You want to give it a whirl?
Yeah, give me the M14 then. No, there we go.
Are you sure?
Well, I'm feeling generous.
Right, so what I was saying at the end of the last stream is what I want to see here is can I actually use the mill dots like properly on the scope.
Red one, try hitting it. Good way to draw them out of wherever they're hiding.
Oh, see, it auto snaps you on, that's annoying. At this point in the game, yes, because it's the prequel bit, but not where I was before.
Sounds attracting them.
Well, we are on patrol. Let's clear them out.
Okay, so yeah, it just adjusts it for you. That's
See
annoying.
a few more.
Shit.
Make sure to compensate for the bullet drop.
I'm gonna have to try and turn off the aim assist now because this is annoying me that I'm trying to use a scope. Is it an accessibility? I can't remember now. Oh, it's combat accessibility. No, it's not just in controls. Lock on. Ah, there we go. Aim assist. Right, let's put that off. Oh wait, aim assist is different from. Let's put that to 5 then. Right. So let's see now if I can. So we're gonna do them from about here. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, the actual reticle sort of things do work like they're meant to on the scope. Although I don't think there's bullet drop in any other bits of the game, is there?
That's all of them. Usually more over this way if you want to keep shooting.
Okay.
Oh, look at that, you can just mag reload this gun, unlike Ellie's bolt action.
They always end up leaving behind a few stragglers.
Is that instead of your fruits, killing skills are remarkable.
Migration or something?
What's that about?
Well, when the barometric pressure reaches a certain temperature... Shit, I don't fucking know.
Can I use this pro? No, it doesn't let me.
Check out the shed. Downhill.
Why?
It's a bit over.
Dead animal. Truck. Munching on that beef. Guess they're hungry. Spotting 2 still.
Can't see where I'm meant to be looking now. Suppose a listen mode won't show me now.
Oh.
Oh. Oh, a dear.
Here now. I'm impressed. Looks clear. Bet there's some this way.
Yeah, I don't think there's another point in the game, is there, where you actually need to use a long-range sort of scope like this.
Look way out. Under those gondolas. By that tower. See?
Let's try the longest range thing to the middle of his sort of chest. No, not quite as far away, is it?
Take your time. Here now. 3 left.
What you think?
Beautiful. Couple more. You're really getting it.
Yes.
Well, I'm not seeing any more.
Yeah, me neither.
All right. Let's head in. See if Joel's back.
Sure.
Yeah, it's a shame most games don't have bullet drop, you know, like actually stuff, because I quite like the sort of thing of trying to figure out a distance and use the reticle. It's a shame that it's not like a PSO scope where you actually get the, you know, thing where you can compare the size of a man to a bit of the reticle to then work out the
Thanks for that.
distance.
It's just what I needed.
Sure. Ladies first. I'm not supposed to say anything, but Joel's worried about you.
There's nothing to worry about.
Well, I'm sure there isn't. But if you don't talk to him, he's gonna think something's wrong.
I talked to him.
Well, you have to do more than hi and bye.
Okay, I will try.
I mean, it depends on the scope, doesn't it, Ethan? But like I was saying, it's like I like the PSO scope style scopes. Depends what you want it for as well.
Shooting up there, right?
Oh, just some stragglers. Ellie got to try out my scope.
How'd you like it?
Because again, in modern day stuff, you can have like laser rangefinders pretty cheaply, which like the utmost ideal thing, because then you can literally just quickly get the exact sort of notch you want to use.
I didn't know I was supposed to.
Yeah, we'll get you some new ones.
Well, there's that music store down there. I bet they got guitar stuff. I mean, that area's long overdue for a sweep anyway. I can keep watch.
What do you say, kiddo?
Sure.
And that's our cue.
Yeah, I really like SKS rifles. I mean, I've never shot one, obviously,
Sure you
but
don't want to come?
the SKS is cool.
Get on now.
Especially those SKSs that were made at one point. They're not like Soviet ones or whatever, but there was
Let's go.
somewhere, it might be Chinese, where they made SKSs where you can actually fit an AK mag to them. So rather than it being like the, you know, inbuilt mag with the clip, they actually did a factory like AK mag well on it.
Just the few we saw from the ridge. You?
But the standard Type 56 is like a normal AK, isn't it? Not AK, sorry. Yeah, so is it SKS DS, right? Saying, yeah, because there's the Type 56 AK and a Type 56 SKS, but I didn't think the standard 56 SKS took the replaceable mags. I thought it was just like a Soviet one.
And I have more experience than most of the new recruits who...
You think you're ready?
The one I also really like is, what's it called? The, Czech, VZ58 or whatever it is, or CZ58. The,
Alright.
you know, the thing that looks like an AK that isn't an AK and is really accurate.
You remember those, Savage Starlight comic books that you're into?
Yeah?
Oh, I like underfolder bayonets, Ethan, just because they're practical.
Did you like
You've
them?
always got your bayonet handy.
Oh, you know what? Not really my cup of tea, but Dr. Daniela Starr, I mean, she's pretty...
She's a savage.
Well, what she does to Captain Ryan in that match...
Yeah. I mean, he definitely deserved it, but...
I don't know which one that is off the top of my head, Ethan. I assume it's Czech, is it, by the sort of you know, not
Fine.
acronym, whatever you want to call it.
That's good.
Oh, I see. I meant to get off the horsey.
Hey, Shimmer. Don't get into trouble.
Alright, Innocence movie. Yeah, it's the sort of thing Ethan I have to have a look at when I've got time to just binge some
I see
YouTube
it.
videos.
Need a boost?
I got it. I don't think we can go this way. Okay, so now what?
Well, if you're up for it, we can try cutting through that hotel.
I'm up for it.
I don't have a Gamma Scout, I don't think. Is that the orange one, the Gamma Scout? If so, I'm pretty sure they don't have a very good range for the price.
Well, it's worth a shot.
Careful out.
Yep.
Again, the one people seem to really like at the moment is the GMC 600 Plus, or whatever it is, the Alpha
Hold on.
GMC. I suppose, yeah, because it's not an AK mag, is it? Even though it looks a bit like one, yeah, it's not an AK mag.
Looking. Well, hello.
Buddy.
I think it's probably more than $100. Let me look up the price. I think one of the other GMC models is cheaper, but that's like obviously a cheaper model. Let's have a look. GMC 600. Yeah, GMC 600 is more like $300. The 300 is the $100 odd one, and the 500 plus, which is very good, is like $150 to $200. So I'd say go for the 500 if you didn't want to pay all much, as much as like what the 600 costs if you're going for one of those. But I wouldn't go for the standard 300 like series model just because it's again like the Gamma Scout not got very good range, if I remember right. Like the 500 is kind of better in every way, and then the 600 is sort of like the 500 but better in every way.
This place is giving me the creeps.
I think I see a way through, but we got spores. Put your mask on.
Do I have to? It's just us.
What if we run into someone?
Okay, fine.
Yeah, no worries. If the 600 pluses start becoming standard in the UK Amazon, I might get one at some point to do a review on it, because, like I said, I like the specs of it. It's just I've not seen them other than importing them, them paying all the import prices on them.
Stop wearing that mask, kiddo, and eventually you're going to slip up in front of someone you shouldn't.
I've never slipped.
You ain't told nobody who, have you? Not
Oh, she's got a different filter on this mask. That's interesting. Is this like a standard 3M filter?
Okay, good.
Let me just see if I can get an angle in a minute where you can actually see her wearing the mask. So that's a different filter than the one she had on, like during the modern day bits.
You ever been in here before?
You just patrolling the streets.
Yeah, it's like a 3M style filter, isn't it? Like the square shaped one.
Maybe.
It's like an organic vapor one based on the colour, if that's like a brown colour on the band. Yeah, it's quite hard to get the game to pause quick enough to No, Ethan, because I'm not in America, I didn't even know this. The only thing I know about Planet Fitness is the joke of Pierce Brosnan blowing it up. And if you don't know what meme that's from, it's a bit hard to explain quickly.
Looks like it was shot a while back.
When did the last patrol go through here?
I'm not sure.
Is it one of us?
One of the people went missing from Jackson and them teenagers from last year. This was too old. Now it just roamed in. This way.
Sounds a bit like a clicker. Yeah.
You're on patrol, right?
Okay. Let's take him out.
Oh wait, so so is it like a chain that then has the gun ranges, but then they have the weird rules on it?
More infected! Get ready!
Click on what they're going. Oh, what you're on about. I don't think any of us have any idea what you're on about, the guy.
Over here.
Right, you're just spamming the chat with weird messages. Okay, bye. He made some weird comments earlier, Ethan, so I think he's just one of those people that spams the chat with stupid messages. I need to use a medkit.
Got one.
It looks like a 3M one, Ethan. Like I said, it looks like the same one from later in the game, but this time she's got the actual 3M filters on it, not like the 40mm looking ones. If I can get a good angle on it, I'll go into photo mode, but most of the time I can't rotate it very well. Because, yeah, see if I go into photo... Oh, there we go. Photo mode lets you rotate more than it does in the first game. So, yeah, let me zoom in on this. So, yeah, it's like a 3M one. Look, it's... Let's hide the thing. Hide menu. Take a screenshot. Alright, Brandon. It's... let me look up the actual name of it. It's the really common 3M one that I keep meaning to get if they ever turn up cheap enough. It might be the 6000 series. Let me have a look. It looks a lot like the 3M 6000 series. Not exactly, but you know, as in like all the bits are in the same place. They've probably done a typical game thing of, you know, changing some of the bits around to avoid copyright. But yeah, it's like the 3M 6000 series are all kind of like that, you know. They take their own filters. You can put them on either side of the mask. Still never watched that, Ethan.
Joel, I think we did it.
I'll tell you that when I get to that bit of the game, Ethan.
So, what do you say we give up on those strings for today?
Should have said it better myself. I think our only way out is forward now.
Only place I can think of is stuff like AliExpress, Alibaba, or those sort of ones, Wish.com. If you're getting no luck on those or even eBay, then afraid I have no idea how to help you with that. It's just one of those things where you have to, keep looking and see if you find one pop up.
That looks like it might be something.
Following you.
It's the sort of place you'd expect a jump scare. Right, can I get a good photo of it here? Can't rotate the camera now, no. But can hide the menu and do that. Yeah, definitely a 3M6000 series. Yep. No, nothing on that side of the corridor. Oh, was that meant to happen? More efficient than me shooting it over.
That was too close.
Sure. But we fucking did it.
Yeah, we sure did.
You good?
It hasn't been really old. Ain't nothing solid, not a shake won't shake off.
I want to get out of here. What are you doing?
I have to wait for him to do
What
that.
if there's like 2 bloaters back there?
It'll be fine. Spores are clear.
Quite the fight back there, huh?
Not often we get a bloater around these parts.
Yeah. Jesse and
Can't
Dean are
open
gonna
those
lose
drawers.
their shit when they hear about this.
Let's deal with them too anyway. They're dating, right?
On and off. Why?
I hear the way Jesse talks about it.
No, Jesse and I are just friends.
Well, I've got a pretty keen eye for these sort of things.
Not so keen with this one. Oh, hold your breath.
Maybe one of the places, Ethan. Yeah, I'm sure she's been to several gyms
Through there.
and places that sell steroids.
See what it is?
Yeah. Okay.
Ellie!
Thanks.
Yeah.
Hey, Joel.
Huh.
I think it's them. The couple that ran away last year.
I think you're right.
Jackson is a wonderful place, but we got tired of hearing the stories of people suffering everywhere else. We wanted to save lives. We had good intentions. We didn't make it an hour before running into a horde. Now we're bitten. We've decided we're gonna end our lives instead of turning. Please tell our family and friends that we're sorry. With Adam and Sydney.
I haven't tried again yet, Ethan. Like what I'll do is I'll just every couple of days try their like beta code in Steam and just see when it finally lets me redeem it. Hopefully, it's just like being a bit buggy.
Well, let's go get Tommy and we can get these bodies back to Jackson.
After you took me out of the Firefly Hospital, you said there were dozens of people like me.
Yeah? Yeah, that's what they told me.
I've never met another immune person before. Have you?
I could be hiding it. You do.
Do you believe that?
What's Warzone 2?
Now
If
we
it's
know
Call of
Tommy
Duty, I'm not
lives
very
in-
interested, Evan.
We traveled across the entire country to bring me to the Fireflies. I had so many questions for them. Why did you pull me out of there while I was still unconscious?
Because I let them run the tests. And when I saw that they were useless, I got us out of the...
How do you know they were useless? Maybe if you just would have given them more time, they could have figured something out.
Ellie, I shot Marlene in the face.
No. Q. There's nothing that can help these people or anybody else. I know you wish things were different. I wish things were different. But they ain't.
Just realise how good the facial hair actually looks in this. It's like Red Dead Redemption 2. It actually looks like facial hair rather than just being like brown, like fuzz, you know, on somebody's face. I suppose hair's just getting better in games all the time at actually looking realistic.
Good. Come on.
Oh, episode 2 was really good, by the way, of the Last of Us series. I thought it was a lot better than episode 1. So what I'm doing now, not when I'm streaming this, but I'm playing like each bit that the episode's going to do after the episode. So, you know, like each kind of chapter that's sort of each episode. I don't like the idea of digital ID, but I don't know much about this, Sam Davidson. Is this one of those things a bit like where they had the Corona sort of things on your phone? where they could track where you were and, you know, who you've been with and all that sort of stuff. If so, I didn't install any of that shit on my phone.
He's a good guy. Why didn't you tell him? It wasn't the right time. There you go. What about this? Anything worthwhile?
Actually,
Abby?
no. This girl, Nora, her unit was assigned to this hospital. They were collecting supplies or something.
This hospital?
Yeah.
So yeah, yes, last night I did the Boston outskirts bit.
Like, at least just wait for Jessie to rest up.
She could be gone by then.
Ellie.
We know her location. Maybe Tommy does too. What?
Nothing.
Good. Can you come help me with the door, please?
Yep.
Right. If I follow Route 5, that should take me
That's
to the
all right, Sam.
hospital. Follow
But yeah,
Route
I
5.
don't have... I mean, obviously you can be tracked if you have a smartphone anyway, but I've definitely not installed anything that's,
Easy.
you know, like, on purposely scanning where you are and whatever. I mean, if you have Google Maps on your phone, that tracks you anyway. But again, that data isn't, like, given straight to government, so it's a bit of a different thing. Again, it's not like with most people you're doing anything illegal, it's just I don't like the idea of, you know, them saying, oh, to get access to something, you have to tell us where you've been at certain times, kind of thing.
Gotta get through.
That's where I've just come from.
Got through here.
I don't think that's possible, Ethan. After all, this is a video game. There's obviously some bits where you can run past enemies, but I think there's definitely bits where you're forced to kill people. I feel like Spec Ops The Line and that.
Okay, progress.
So why is it in the picture for the machete it's got a different shape to the actual machete? By the look of it. Let me just check. So, yeah, so that's like a standard, what would you call it, machete? They have a name, I can't remember, but like the very basic type of machete that most machetes are. It looks more like a kukri or something from the actual picture. Or a parang machete, whatever it's called, you know, like slightly curved ones. But I suppose it's just because the picture's a generic machete, not necessarily a specific one you get. No, I don't have any night vision that goes on a rail. I've got, like, IR lasers and IR flashlights that can go on, like, gun rails. But I've not bought any, like, actual gun night vision because, obviously, it's not much use to me. I mean, in theory, you can rail adapt some of the night vision things I have to go on a rail, but they're not the ones that have reticles on. They're only ones that, you know, if you put them on a rail, it would look just like using a night vision thing with your eye. And it wouldn't have the right depth of field and everything. The ones I find more interesting are thermal scopes, but I've never seen any for a good price. You know, the ones where it's like a regular rifle scope that you zero, but it's a digital one, and you can flick between regular, like, RGB sort of, you know, camcorder mode and IR mode. You see a lot of videos of those in Ukraine, where they're sort of used as, I've got some, Ethan. I've just not done a video on the one I've got yet that's not two-tone. Because, again, I bought that in a private sale, and the person selling it didn't care about any of the, you know, restrictions, because he knew me. Because, again, that's not actually illegal for somebody to do that. They just have to take responsibility if you do something dumb with it. So, yeah, I've got a bolt action L96, and I've got a good AEG G36, so I've just not got around to doing videos on them yet. That'd be good to do with the IR lasers on them and everything. Yeah, my L1A one's deactivated. It's the real one, but a deac. And let me get rid of the spam bot. No, not at all, Sam. Oh god, I've got 60 supplements again, so I can, get this one, Endure. Survive things that would normally kill you. Probably get the Silencer one next, because that might actually be useful in some of the stealthier bits. Don't know anything about it, Ethan. Is it a new one?
Alright.
Last Medal of Honor game I played, I think, was Allied Assault, or whatever it's called. The one where you're like a paratrooper at the start, in Italy or somewhere. No, until I get one, the answer's no, basically, Sam, because I'm constantly saving up, but until you get one for sale that you can actually afford, and the auction goes through and everything, then no. There is another interesting thing I'm looking out for, which is similar to ROC posts, like some of the old military radio relay stations, because somebody told me about those, and I looked some of them up, and they're pretty cool, but they're not like identical designs like ROC posts. Some are above ground, some are underground. I didn't even know it existed, even, so there you go. TV looks in alright condition, despite how old it must be at this point. Yeah, I said even I don't know, because I never even heard of it. But there's lots of games I like that, just did badly or didn't sell very well, and then, the player base died for them on the online and everything. Oh, I can afford the 6x scope for this. Oh, shit.
I got her! We're not going back, understand?
Follow me! Fuck. We're not going back!
These are probably the people on that list, aren't they? The ones that they said capture.
Jesus. What the fuck, people?
Right, now let me put my scope on my gun. Oh well. I can grab the baseball bat now, can't I? I like how it's automatically zeroed and completely correct for this rifle. I don't have anything I can upgrade now. Well, I've got scopes, that might make this interesting. See, I can at least aim it without the scope. I don't think that's really 6x by the look of it, compared to how it zooms in. But, oh well, I've got a scope at least, so that's the main thing I wanted.
Be more careful.
I think it's 3 rounds even, but yeah. But like I said, I wanted the scope first, because that's more actually useful for using it like a rifle.
Let's see what they got in here.
I'm not the best person to ask for that, Sam, but, like, as much as it's going to sound like a cop-out answer, lots of things like Baofengs and that are alright for what they are. I mean, they're not encrypted, but the fact the Russians have been using them non-stop in Ukraine means they're kind of... I see what you mean, Ethan, but yeah, like I said, Baofengs aren't amazing. Like I said, they're not encrypted, so they're shit if you're an actual army using them, but both sides are using Baofengs in Ukraine, and they work for, you know, like picking up radio chatter and responding to people fine. And you can replace the antennas on them with better ones and that, and there's much better models than the very cheap Baofengs. Like, I've got a Baofeng I can listen to the local airport scanner with, but the radio I was given that's really good is a Radtel, I believe. There's a name on it. I think it's a Radtel. Yeah, Radtel. So this is the one that picks up my local airport, if you can hear it, if they start talking.
Charlie, contact radar 125.090. Radar 125.090, contact Charlie.
So yeah, that's a Radtel. I've shown it in streams before, but I've never done a proper video on it. I need to recharge it, actually. The battery's getting a bit low. And that's got a massively big antenna on it, like, you know, like, because it lets you replace the antennas on them. Because they're just, like, screw in, screw out ones. So I've got, like, you know, an unfolding one that's probably, like, 10 feet long. But I've got it folded down, so it's, you know, less than a foot long at the moment. But that's really good, because I can pick up stuff from a couple of miles away without, you know, any interference. Alright, Spider-Man Gamer? Alright, yeah, it's Tuesday today, isn't it? So yes, correct, happy Tuesday. Annoyingly, I fell over and sprained my wrist a little bit today. But that was just where, if you didn't see it, I uploaded a short earlier from yesterday of how icy it is. And there's even more ice today. So when I was... walking the dogs, there's a few bits where I actually had to essentially ice skate, and I was doing it as carefully as possible. Of course, on one bit I fell on my arse on the ice, and when I put my hand out to break my fall, obviously I hit my hand at a bad angle. Like, thankfully didn't break anything, but I feel a bit bruised and shitty, you know, that sort of thing. But you know, it's one of those things that could have been a hell of a lot worse, and thankfully it wasn't. But yeah, ice can be a bit of a problem. There's no slope there, is there? So it's not going to, no, I should think of another way to do it.
I'll stay open.
No dumpsters on ramp. Thank you for the warning, game. I've got a drone that Hype really nicely sent to me, but annoyingly, on my old phone, I had a lot of problems getting the app to work for it. So I'm hoping I can actually test it out properly soon when the weather's a bit better with my new smartphone, and hopefully it'll work fine.
Come on. Yes.
So yeah, drones I think are really cool. It's just obviously you need to get one where obviously it works with your smartphone fine, like a lot of other things, where you can just sometimes annoyingly have like the wrong model of Android or iPhone, and some of them just do not like your phone, which was the case of my old phone. I'm sure there's a better use for that than I've just used it for. Oh yeah, it's to get over that bit, isn't it? Oh, that could have been painful if she landed with her feet on that railing.
There's the hospital. Fuck. Thought I'd be closer.
Suppose we could, Ethan. I suppose it depends who donates them, but there's like M14s being used in Ukraine because one of the armies, I can't remember which one it was, donated loads of their M14s that they had in storage. You know, when they went from 7.62 to 5.56 or whatever. AR-10s would be really cool to see, but sadly I don't think they've turned up. I don't think there were just enough of them made.
Stinks in here.
Stinks of what, though? I guess mold, probably. Oh, a dead body.
Fucking wolf. Serves you right. Oh, shit. Fuck me. Great.
Yeah, the sort of, he had a Trilux sort of sights, yeah. Sadly, I haven't seen the L1A ones. Apparently there are FOWs being used in Ukraine, along with the M14s and, like, G3s, but, like I say, and sadly I've not seen anything about FOWs being used there. Sorry, L1A ones.
They really got you.
Oh, I see him meant to be going over there.
Stalkers.
Get out of here, stalker.
Need to find a way out of here.
Ones that try and avoid your line of sight, aren't they? That's the old style. Is that the one that the US have put into service? Or, like, that's replacing the M16? Because doesn't that have some sort of rangefinder type thing built into it? Because that was a thing that they wanted to do for, like, decades, have, like, a good scope that would auto-range find itself, based on, like, using a laser or whatever. But if that becomes an actual thing in a military rifle. What's the Mozambique drill, Ethan, off the top of my... Because off the top of my head it sounds familiar, but I can't remember what it is. Is that what, like, 2 in the heart, 2 in the head? Like one of those sort of things. Oh, hello. Peekaboo. Ah, yeah, I was right somehow. Yeah, I see you. Oops. The annoying thing in these games is that stalkers are quite an interesting enemy, but I don't think they turn up very much, do they? It might be because they have to be programmed a bit more for the actual environment they're in. Like, clickers are my favourite, but... I thought Valmet was their AK. Yeah, as well as Galils, they were also really nice.
Where's the hospital? Not much farther. Felt that. Can't get to the street from here. Gotta go back in.
Yeah, although it's deactivated, the Galil, you know, like the Galil I've got, the really short one, the carbine one's really nice to handle, you know, because it just feels like a really solidly built AK that's in 5.56.
Okay. Head down to the street.
Hello. You're poking your head around there? Okay. Somehow didn't hit him. Oh, it was a clicker, was it? Oh, shit. Are you saying it is, or is it? Because if you're saying is it, I don't know anything about the standalone multiplayer for this. Is that even out?
Okay. Time to go. There's gotta be a way out of here. Here we go. Shit.
They're coming out the walls! They're coming out the goddamn walls!
Get off of me!
Oh, Galil would be cool, but like I said, I have no clue because I'm not involved in it in any way.
Fuck, Seattle.
I am down with all the shit in the sewer. Well, there's probably not much shit down here if it's been decades since anybody's actually, you know, been using plumbing. Actually, how many hit points is that one? Oh, they're the same. I'll take the machete then. Brick, yeah. Right. So I need to be getting over there, I guess. And there is a pipe up there. I won't be on too much longer, by the way. 20 minutes or so at most. I don't even know how far I am from the end of the chapter, so I'll just find a good point to quit. Yeah. The boss is Kyle Rittenhouse. Was that Chaz or was that somewhere else where he took down those Antifa idiots? Ventilated a paedophile.
Get me the hell out of here. Where the hell did I end up?
I find those pretty creepy, the little things on the metro doors, whatever they're meant to be. Oh, that's the bit where we run into the scars, isn't it, for the first time?
You are here. The hospital's there. Cut through the park.
Oh, made me jump. Have I still got the arrows stuck in me or not? Did they come out? That wasn't a very big park, was it? Oh, there they are. That's an invisible wall. Okay. Can I shoot through this at least? Yeah.
Jesus. These must be the scars. Doesn't matter. Hospital.
Don't know where that body went down though.
You better not have strung
No,
Nora
don't.
up. Okay. Here's the road to the hospital. All right.
I need to remember to do that, to break the vending machines to get random bits of food when I come across them. Nice looking building. Anything on that table was there before I leave? Oh, that was good. Good thing I didn't miss those. Yeah, ammo as well.
Nope. Man, that sucks. Sorry. I need these more than you do.
You don't know, the skeleton might need those drugs. He doesn't look very healthy, does he? Spooky, scary skeletons taking all your pills.
I think I can fit.
Oh, we're back in the park again. Oh, a sickle. That looks cool. But sadly, I've already got an upgraded melee weapon. There's like somebody jumping around. Yeah, there we go. Let's test out this scope. Right, Skeleton Slayer. Yeah, it works. Oh shit, she hit me there. Right. Yeah, despite the fact the zoom doesn't seem very good in game. Yeah. Not much zoom, is there, for a massive scope, unless there's a way of dialing it in and out, but... Because it said it was a 6x scope, certainly doesn't look 6x to me. I've already watched the first 2 episodes. I thought episode 2 was a lot better than episode 1. I'm not doing it on streams, but I'm replaying each of the chapters of The Last of Us 1, like the same day or the day after the episodes come out. So, you know, I can see how well it goes along with the stuff it's meant to be doing. It doesn't let you go any further down. Right. Oh god, it blew his throat out. Oh. Is there a way in this one to switch which shoulder you're aiming on?
Jesus. That it?
Because in The Last of Us 1 you can switch shoulders.
Fucking nuts. Tommy, hope you're doing better than I am.
See, that machete actually looks like its icon. Can we not have politics on this channel, please? Oh, that was close. Nearly fell all the way down there. Right, is there a bit I'm meant to jump across here? Probably that bit, if that's the actual jump, and I don't fall to my death. Yeah, there we go. Oh, ammo. Yep, pretty much full of everything then. Just need one more arrow, but annoyingly it won't let you craft arrows if you're 5 of 6 for some reason. Yarp. Narp.
You motherfucker!
I have the revolver. Oh. I mean, can I just throw a Molotov at him? Yeah, that worked.
May she guide me.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, Molotovs are always useful. Burn everybody that's a big bastard. It's probably the way I'm meant to be going. Oh, they both sort of link up. Never mind. Alright, Peach, I'm nearly off now. Thanks for coming on.
Later.
I thought episode 2 was good when I watched that yesterday after I did the stream. Explosives upgrade branch here. Improve trap mines, yes please. Yeah, these all seem useful, things that explode. Yeah, alright, annoyingly when I was dog walking today I slipped over on a load of ice. It wasn't... The video I uploaded today was actually from yesterday. But there was even more ice today, and in one point, you know, I slipped and fell on my arse, but where I put my hand out to break my fall, that sprained my wrist a bit. Like, not really bad, you know, like, it's just a sort of type of injury that, you know, take some paracetamol and aspirin, you don't notice it too much, but it's going to be annoying if I have to, like, lift anything too heavy with my left arm or whatever now. What I'm doing as well, Peach, is I'm playing The Last of Us, because I've got the PS4 version on the PS5. I'm playing now, like, each time there's a, episode, after the episode finishes, I'm playing that chapter of the game, to, like, refresh my memory of it, and see how, like, close it was. And I thought, yeah, they got a load of locations, like the Boston Museum, and the, like, the courthouse or Capitol building, or whatever it was, really accurate in the last one, didn't they? And, like, some of the quotes are the same and all that. I like the frog playing the piano as well, and I thought the clicker prosthetics were really good. Like, you know, like the sort of masks, where obviously they have to do makeup and sort of graft them to people's faces, don't they, rather than it just being literally a mask they put on. It's a good practical effects. I haven't found a note yet, have I, for this one, I don't think. Right, not enough parts yet to do the capacity upgrade. Look, you lost your round, Ellie. That's a waste. Yeah, that is handy. Faster reload speed plus, you know, bigger mag. Right, let's see if we can find that safe note if it's somewhere close by. I assume I haven't found oh, I know he was on about finding his wife, wasn't he? That one. No, I don't think there's any that are recent. Oh, hang on. This is probably it.
Hmm.
38, 55, 23. Right, thank you.
What have you got for me?
A load of ammo and supplements. Do I have enough supplements now to go up another thing in the explosive tree? That's 40 and I'm on 35. I'm not long then. Right, let's see if I can find a good place soon to go off. If I'm getting close to the hospital, probably when the hospital segment starts would be a good place to go off. It's up to him, however he tells you, Ethan, because again, some people don't like saying what they do on here just because of the fact that, you know, like the docs and bollocks like that. I know what he does, but it's, you know, up to him to tell you. There we go, the Hotline Miami bit. That's a good place to finish.
Don't make a fucking sound. Hands up.
Easy. Easy.
You know a girl named Nora?
Sure, yeah.
Where is she?
In the hospital.
Where in the hospital?
Yeah, they're clearing out the upper floors. She's somewhere in there.
Stop.
I think that's Hydrogen, isn't it, by Moon, the track that's playing at the moment. Right, what I'm trying to do is, can we see the level they're on? Right, oh, it's around the wrong way. Hang on, let me exit photo mode and turn Ellie around this way. Now, if somebody attacked me with a knife, I'd kill him as well. Yeah, it's too small, isn't it, to read the font? Somebody might recognise the level if they really know the level layouts. I know it says you're dead at the top right, which is appropriate. Oh, there we go. Hide menu. Let's take a screenshot. PS Vita and everything's higher res than the screen. Right, that's a good place for me to stop then. See, it's Hotline Miami. PS Vita, or whatever. It's not the full version of the track. It's like the main bit, and then there's like a little bit of the dung dung dung. But yeah, it is a longer track than that. But yeah, it's Hydrogen by Moon. I'm pretty sure that track from the Hotline Miami soundtrack. Right. Anyway, that'll do me for today. Have a good day, everybody. I might hopefully get. Yeah, but look, it's barely got any zoom. Look, Peach. That's the funny thing. It's meant to be a 6x scope, but it's the same scope you get where in that bit with Tommy earlier, but the zoom's nowhere near as big. Like the reticle is the same, with like the mil dot type things for ranging. But yeah, look, barely any zoom to this scope, even though it's meant to be a 6x. Anyway, see you everybody. Have a good day.